Well, today is the day I decide to ruffle some feathers. Stay tuned. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Joe. I run Shooting Gallery here on YouTube. We also run the Shooting in the Woods podcast every Wednesday live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, it's that time of year again where today is Monday when this video is going to be released. And it is the week of SHOT Show. For those who don't know, SHOT Show is the largest industry firearm show in the world. People from all over the world and all over the country go to SHOT Show. They release new products. They do a lot of things. But especially if you're in the creator space, there's a lot of people that, one, book out their entire year from SHOT Show. They get to see all their friends. But there's some downsides that, especially for, the reason why I'm making this video is I know a lot of smaller creators like, oh, I gotta get to SHOT, I gotta get to SHOT Show, and I gotta go to Vegas and do all this. I'm gonna break down the pros and cons of going to SHOT Show. I was gonna make this a two-part video, but I have a feeling I'm gonna probably piss a couple people I know off, and I don't mean this wholeheartedly. And also, I wanna make a disclaimer. I do intend to go to SHOT Show, hopefully next year. But I'm actually doing this, one, to pick up the traffic because everyone is searching SHOT Show right now on YouTube. Two, to give smaller creators a insight onto what you're gonna have to expect. Again, me, never have gone to SHOT Show, but I've talked to a lot of creators and they have kind of given me the lowdown of what SHOT Show has. I have done other shows, but SHOT Show is one I haven't done. So if you're a new creator, you might want to listen to this video, and this could help your decision. Alright, so let's start off with one pro of SHOT Show. Obviously, SHOT Show, like I said at the beginning of the video, is one of the if not the largest industry trade show slash, just general trade show in the firearms industry. Everybody goes to it, all the big, the probably what I call top five. You got, your SIGs, Rugers, Colt, Smith, Springfield Armory, those kind of top five. They're usually there. Some years are different, some years where one doesn't go for some odd reason. But if you are a small creator and you want to get FaceTime with these companies, or you want to go, you work in the industry, say you own a gun store, or you're a gunsmith, you are obviously in media. That just doesn't mean YouTubers, it means gun writers, freelance photographers, blog posts, blog owners. There's a lot of people in the media that go to SHOT Show. So, and then obviously vendors, so especially in the industry when you work kind of on the gun shop side, you got like RSR, you got NB, the Sports South people. A lot of people go to SHOT Show because that's how they're going to gauge what's coming out this year. They're going to get hands-on and they're going to be able to see what's coming out for the coming year. So that's one pro of SHOT Show. Okay, so this is now getting into one of the cons of SHOT Show. Remember how I said everybody goes to SHOT Show? That's a con. Everybody goes to SHOT Show. Okay? You're in Vegas, which we're gonna get to in a minute. You gotta fly to Vegas. You're in this big convention center. If you guys have watched this channel for a while, or if you watch other firearms channels for a while, you always hear whenever they go to SHOT, they decide, I'm gonna go to SHOT around thousands upon thousands of people. You get sick. Walter Keller from Safe Harbor Firearms calls it the SHOT Show mung, okay, or a SHOT Show crud. It happens. You're shaking hands. You're around thousands and thousands of people. I literally got sick because I went to Disney for my birthday, and I was around thousands of people, and I felt like crap the next couple days because it's just you're around so many people. You're literally in a melting pot of everybody. Add, you name it. You go there, someone goes there with a cold, and it's all over for like half the show. So you're going around so many people. You're bumping into people. I'm kind of like a person myself. I don't want to, bother people. I don't want to be in the way. I'm a bigger dude. So I'm going to bump into a lot of people. So that's one con of SHOT Show. Everybody goes, and you're going to bump into people, and you get sick. Now, another pro of going to SHOT Show is, again, companies, especially a lot of the bigger companies out there, they release a lot of new product at SHOT Show. But at the same time, there is this thing called the Dungeon, which is the third floor. I think every year they have the SHOT Show at the Venetian in Vegas. So the third floor is a lot of these startup companies and these smaller companies that are trying to get their name out there in the industry, and they're able to actually get people, thousands of people hands-on with their new products. On top of, you have the other two floors of, like, the Henrys, the like I said, Smith & Wesson, Colt, Springfield Armory, Daniel Defense, all these like larger companies that produce firearms or products or whatever, Holosun, Trijicon, all those bigger companies are going to be in the larger floor. So if again, this is coming from a small creator side, you will have a chance to see some of the newest product on the market. And during the week of SHOT Show, everybody searches new products at SHOT. So for a new creator, if you're able to actually get videos out from Vegas, you will get a leg up, because that's going to get picked up in the algorithm. Everyone's searching new product at SHOT Show, and it is gonna do very well for your channel, on top of getting hands-on face-to-face interactions with sometimes the owners of these large companies or even smaller companies, and it can work out where you can get products, get brand deals, get affiliate codes or whatever. So there is so much that can be done at SHOT just because of new product releases. And especially, again, this video is kind of catered towards more a smaller creator looking to go to SHOT Show. And especially for the smaller creators that want to get FaceTime with these companies, this is one of those shows that you can go and you can, again, book out your channel for the entire year. Now, in the same vein as, again, smaller creators can book out their channel, they get face-to-face time with these companies and the new products that are being released. You are not the only one that these company reps have to talk to. There are ways where you can schedule sit-down times to get videos made, get all this. You are not the only media guy there. There are not only people that are probably going from gun shops or going from distributor shops or, marketing agencies or advertising agencies. You are also, say, again, coming from a video creator. You're there with a camera, shoving a camera in a company's rep's face. That's not going to be like, it's not going to be like, okay, this is awesome and I want to, SHOT Show's a week long. So, say by Thursday, no one's gonna want to do that. Someone's gonna get kind of, pissy. They're gonna, oh, I've been up all night doing all these meetings. Oh my God. And you're gonna get you're gonna get a sour taste in your mouth. I went to a trade show back, was it last year? I went to the Great American Outdoor Show, and it was the beginning. But the thing is, some of these people I talked to at the Great American Outdoor Show came directly from SHOT. So they just had a whole week of Vegas, and now they got another 11 days of another show. So some company reps might rub you the wrong way. It's happened to me, and I actually got it taken care of. So just be aware you're not the only one there with a camera, and people are going to bump into you. They're going to ruin your audio. It's going to ruin your video. Just go there with a positive attitude, but it is a con. There is a lot of people there, and just be prepared that some people might not be so happy and cheery, and it can rub some people the wrong way. Now, another pro of heading out to SHOT Show is you get a chance to actually potentially collab with some creators. Again, SHOT Show, if you're coming as a small firearms content creator, you go to SHOT Show, you're going to meet everybody. There are some of the largest gun channels out there, and then again, there's going to be small ones and medium-sized channels in between. Obviously, they are there to do the same thing. They are there to check out what is coming out. They are there to try and get as many eyes on the new products as possible, trying to gain that algorithm, because again, this week everybody is going to be searching SHOT Show 2024. Now, just be aware that after, the show ends, you're on the floor for, call it, 12 hours, and of course, I'm on doing some video. After walking around for, say, 8 to 12 hours, you're going to want to have some downtime, and you'll have that possibility. From what I hear, this thing called the circle bar is probably the most, frequented in place from the attendees at SHOT Show, where you get to hang out, have a drink with some people, and you get a chance to say if someone like me, and then I get to probably sit down with the possibility of Brandon Herrera, the AK guy. He goes to SHOT every single year, so you're gonna see him. But that can be good because you'll be able to get advice from these larger creators on how to work it, maybe how to talk to certain companies, because there's a rap you gotta have if you're not really if you're not having any experience with sales or anything, and you're new to this, and you're able to actually get to SHOT with your media credentials. That's going to be immensely helpful for you. Now, here's probably the biggest con of going to SHOT Show. If you are on the East Coast of the country, you easily have a 5 to 6 hour plane ride to Vegas. There's not a lot of direct flights to Vegas. Going to SHOT Show is an undertaking. So if you're coming from a smaller creator standpoint and you finally decide I'm going to invest in SHOT Show, if you do it even on the cheap side, you are easily looking at between $1,200 to $1,700 out the door. And that is flights. I've looked at them. Trust me, I've planned my trip to SHOT Show. And the cheapest I could get out of it, and that's staying at kind of like a not so chill hotel. I've had some advice of getting into an Airbnb, all that stuff. I got it down to $1,300 because because I don't like doing connecting flights. I'm traveling with camera equipment. I'm traveling with a lot of stuff. I'd be traveling with a backpack, camera equipment, all that stuff. I'm not checking a bag, so I don't want to. I'd have a carry-on. I don't want to get on these connecting flights. There's too much travel involved. So for you to get a direct flight, so me, I'm in South Florida. So say if I wanted to travel from Sarasota all the way to Las Vegas, it's about $600 for a flight, and that's flying through Frontier, Spirit, Allegiant, if you can get an Allegiant flight. Those are your budget airlines. And then you want to go to JetBlue, Delta, American Airlines, or United, you're looking upwards of about $750 to $800 just for a flight. And then Vegas itself is expensive. If you want to stay, call it 3 days, you can knock it out in 3 days of getting what you have to get done. Because obviously when you go to SHOT Show, you're going to have a plan of what you want to do. 3 days staying in Vegas, you're looking at probably, again, if you're able to find Airbnb with a bunch of people, you can save some money. Yeah, cool. Call it another $400 just for staying. And then eating anything in Vegas that's under $100 a night. Drinking in Vegas, if you drink alcohol, I don't really drink, so whatever. Just doing any of the nightlife out in Vegas, networking with people or meeting up with friends you only get to see once or twice a year. You're at about $1,200 to $1,700. Depending on what you stay. That's a lot for a small creator. My channel, I have about just under 3,500 subscribers. That is a huge investment, and there's a big window of, okay, what is my ROI or return on investment going to be from investing $1,700 just to get out to Vegas? That is something you got to consider. It is kind of a con. It's what has kind of stopped me from going. I know a couple, probably 10 or 15 years ago, I guess they had it in Orlando. That would be cool because it's not as cheap, it's not as expensive as Vegas. I'm hoping maybe someday the contract comes up where SHOT Show, the NSSF decides to bring it somewhere other than Vegas. But then again, with the size of SHOT Show, Vegas is one of the only places in the country that is able to accommodate that. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to plan your trip to SHOT Show. Now, one of the biggest things, especially for me, if I were to go out to SHOT Show, yes, I'd get FaceTime. I'd get a chance, there is chance of getting to range day, which, okay, it's, or there's a chance that, you get to go out there and try out some new products. Obviously, just be aware that you'll probably be asked to sign some NDAs on some stuff. That's just how companies work. But you get to see people, especially if you go out there with your friends that you create content with. I know this year a lot of my friends are going to be at SHOT Show, and when I live in a certain area, especially when I was in Massachusetts, I didn't get to see my friends a lot. So when I did events like Iraq Veteran and Great American Outdoor Show, I had a small window of where I was able to actually see people that I talked to literally every single day, and I'd only get to see them once or twice a year. So just keep that in mind. That is another reason why a lot of people go out, is because they get a chance to see people from all over the country that they probably, collab with, do podcasting with, run channels with, even. Like, it's a giant place for camaraderie and all that stuff. So that is probably a really good pro. So that, just always consider that as well. Talk to your friends, see who's going to go, and see how they can help each other. So like I said, guys, this is literally not a bashing on SHOT Show. I do want to go to SHOT. This year, it wasn't in the cards. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I am riding the algorithm of everyone searching SHOT Show in your YouTube search. So again, some of this stuff is just me. I'm kind of capitalizing on just because I can't go to SHOT. But also, again, I do want to preface this as, if you are a smaller creator and you want to go to SHOT Show, these are some things that you can look forward to. You have to look forward to, not look forward to. Obviously, it's a massive show. You're not going to be going there with flip-flops. Get proper foot attire when you're doing this. Bring some antihistamines and allergy meds and Tylenol. Be prepared. Go there with a plan, because if you are smart about this, you're actually going to be able to, again, get a lot of networking done to where you could possibly have the potential of setting your channel up for the entire year, whether it's T&E products or sponsorships, brand deals, collaborations. Everyone goes to SHOT for many different reasons, and it could immensely help you as a small channel. I am not a YouTube guru. I am not a SHOT Show guru. If you want to check out SHOT Show gurus, check out people like CloverTac. He runs the PewTuber Academy. CloverTac has always talked about how important SHOT Show is. Check out Smash Time. Check out all these other creators that actually know what they're talking about when it comes to SHOT Show. And I would definitely recommend you check them out. And again, if you are a fellow creator friend that I know, and if you got kind of pissy over this, I'm not trying to ruffle feathers. I'm just trying to help people out. Obviously, I can't state this enough. SHOT Show is a great event. I cannot wait to go. I am not trying to downplay what SHOT is, but it's more of, I would like to give my 2 cents on what you have to expect if you're coming from the smaller creator standpoint, that these things can come up. So as always, guys, stay safe, stay shooting. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!